A lot of people complain about America, but you can always tell how formidable a country is by what their primary concerns are and what their dreams are. In America, right now, Elon Musk is getting a lot of attention. He's a very smart guy. He created the Tesla. He's talking about rocket ships to Mars. That's what you worry about as a country when you're rich. Poor countries worry about feeding their citizens, building bridges and roads, infrastructure. In America, we're talking about ships to Mars, and we create apps to waste time on our iPhone 13. That's a rich country. Poor countries don't worry about apps. Poor countries worry about getting food and dictators and feeding their kids and roads and infrastructure and bridges. We've got it pretty well here. And I know we criticize a lot of anti-this and anti-that, but you can tell a lot about a country. We have people from other countries getting on rafts and risking their lives to come here. We have people running through the desert with a jug of water, 100 miles to get here. We got our issues. Pretty cool place to live. Pretty cool place to put up shop and stay here, despite all our issues. Kyrie Irving's got it pretty good too, but Kyrie Irving wants out of Cleveland and LeBron James. And I was thinking about this morning. I think Kyrie needs to see a doctor because he has what I would call the number one pick syndrome. I want a team designed around me. I'm a number one pick. I deserve a bigger shoe deal. The number one pick syndrome happens in a lot of sports. You see it a lot in the NBA with John Wall and Dwight Howard and Blake Griffin and Kyrie Irving and Derrick Rose. They complain, John Wall did, about not getting a shoe deal in the middle of a season. And Derrick Rose complains about, after signing a huge shoe deal, feeding his kids. And Blake Griffin wants the offense designed around him, although he can't shoot in a shooter's league. And Kyrie Irving wants the team designed around him, although he's playing with the best basketball player on earth for the last 14 years. You see it occasionally in football, too. The persecution syndrome from Cam Newton. Nobody cares about me. I'm a number one pick. The referees, my coaches, throwing shade at me. Russell Wilson's a third-round pick. Tom Brady's a sixth-round pick. Joe Montana, not a first-round pick. Drew Brees, not a first-round pick. They have a chip on their shoulder all these years in. There is an expectation being a number one pick in the NBA. Just an expectation. I should get a shoe deal. The team should be built around me. Kyrie Irving believes the team should be built around you. You know what? A franchise could be built around you, except there's one little tiny issue. You're on the same team with LeBron James. Scottie Pippen could have had a team built around him, except he understood he played with Michael Jordan. Kevin McHale could have had a team built around him, except he played with Larry Bird. And James Worthy could have had a team built around him, but James Worthy realized, bro, I got Magic. Ain't getting better than Magic. Yes, if you're a number one pick, the expectation is often the franchise is built around you. Not all number one picks are franchise guys. There's weak drafts. They become number 2 and 3 players. And the second thing is when you land in a franchise that's got a Magic or a Bird or a Michael or maybe a Durant or a LeBron, you don't complain about it. You're a rich country. You're the lucky guy. Your country's not worrying about roads and feet. Your country's worried about a spaceship to Mars. Let's have a condo complex in Saturn. Here's a reality of the last 20 number one picks in the NBA. 2 decades. I'm not talking 2 pick, 3 pick, 4 pick. I'm talking number one pick last 20 years. There's only 2 of 20 that have a ring, and the team, they're considered stars. They're getting star-level publicity, TV, shoe deal. Kyrie's one of the 2. Kyrie's one of the two. He's got a ring. He gets star publicity and star money, star shoe deal, and he's 25. Hell, he's 25. Kyrie is complaining about what other number one picks are dreaming of. A guaranteed trip to the finals, a massive shoe deal, publicity at a star level, and you still have 7 peak years left. When I see Americans complaining about this country, it reminds me of my mother, who passed away a couple years ago. She grew up in England. It was poor. She was abused by a family member. She once got an orange for Christmas and told me throughout my childhood, was happy about it. 25 years old. Have a ring. Playing with this generation's magic. Your efficiency numbers have gone up. You're getting treated like a star. Kyrie Irving has the number one pick syndrome. See a doctor. You need help.